we are. We made it. We're at Chumbe Island offices. Have a look. Peek inside. It's nice and quiet. I'm the first one here. Yay! Everyone else is late. So if you're dreaming of a destination wedding somewhere as stunning as this, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Zanzibar and welcome to Castaway Weddings. My name's Pamela and I work for Castaway Weddings, and today we've been invited to Chumbe Island. Chumbe Island is somewhere very, very close to my heart. I first came here about 10 years ago and then maybe about 8 years ago. But today we've been invited to come here in my wedding planner capacity. So today we're going to meet with Ben, who's the custodian of Chumbe Island, and he's going to be telling us all about Chumbe Island, what makes it so special, and give insights to you so you can decide on whether this would be a perfect destination for you and your guests. I'm so excited to be here again today. So far I've had an amazing day. The snorkeling's been amazing. I saw turtles, I've seen sharks, I've seen lots and lots of sea life, hermit crabs. It's just such a wondrous Robinson Crusoe barefoot luxury place. I totally love it, and I believe in my heart of hearts that this is an absolutely perfect place for a destination wedding.
Chumbe is a very special place. It's an ecotourism project, but it's a project. It's not a hotel, it's not a resort. It's a project whereby we use ecotourism to fund conservation and education projects. So we have a protected area, which is our forest and also our coral reef. So our idea is to get as many people in the water to make them feel safe, but also to make them see the beauty and the incredible things that happen every single day in the ocean or in the forest or with the birds or with the coconut crabs. There's an incredible story to tell. So we normally have a lot of, like, I would say, socially or environmentally aware guests. Okay. Normally the kind of people that they've seen a lot, they've done a lot of adventure. They want a vacation with a bit of adventure, but they want to just be able to be free. You know, they want to relax. They want to leave the shoes on the beach and then just have a great time barefoot. So it's barefoot luxury. So it's very much this castaway, I suppose, is the good way to say it. Yeah. But yeah, our guests are normally more ecologically minded. More they want to come for the nature, but they also want to, even though they come for rest, they want to go snorkeling, they want to go in the forest, they want to go sit on the lighthouse, they want to drink a glass of wine at sunset on the beach. These kind of people. And maybe not so much the kind of guests that want to just sit in an air conditioning in the swimming pool. We have a swimming pool, but ours is naturally seawater and full of waves.
The best kind of swimming pool. It even has sharks in it. I saw for myself today. So from a wedding couple's perspective, so for example, if I think this is perfect for someone to come and take the whole island. I mean, I think it's fine for people that just want to come as a couple. I think that would be amazing. But I think that for groups of 18, I think it would be perfect for them to take the whole place, if that's possible, to take the whole place. So what I would like to know is, how would you go about that? I mean, manage that, or
if someone wanted to take the island, it doesn't matter if there's 2 people or 18 people. If they took the island, we normally sort out a whole island exclusive package, and that would be the best. I would personally say for a tourist that would be the best thing. You know, even if there's 2 of you, to have the whole island to yourself is absolutely. I mean, I've stayed here when the island is closed, and it is magical. To sit on the beach at night to see the bioluminescence in the water, and you have no one around you with a glass of wine. There's nothing better. To sit in the lighthouse and read a book. It's incredible. But I would say, I think if you're having a small wedding, you wanted to have a wedding where you can get married barefoot, or you want to have somewhere where you can have your ceremony, then you want to go jump in the sea straight after, or you want to have a wedding but you want to make sure that you have time to go snorkeling, then Chumbe is the place. And if you just want to have a nice time with the family, we've got a nice sort of flat area where you can have a nice band, we can set out nice tables, so you could have a really nice gathering. 18 people is the limit, unfortunately. Maybe we can push it to 19 if we have a child or something, if there's a child there. But 18 people is the limit. And there's some spots that are incredibly romantic. I would have to say, we have one point that's on a little headland, which is it's got a nice little sandy patch where we can make a nice romantic dinner for 2. So even if you came with your whole family, You could still have, we could organise you a night away from the family. We can put food on the sandbank. You can have like a family party on the sandbank. We're here to make make it special for somebody. And there's many places on Chumbe to be special.
Yeah, I can see from what just that bit today. I know we'll see more later, but I can see that there's so much potential for wedding couples and wedding groups here. And I think I would agree that taking the island exclusively just has to be the ultimate.
And
no, that sounds absolutely amazing. So, okay, so now that we've covered staying here and how people can do that, so when people do come here, I mean, for me personally, I love it here because there's so much to see and so much to, I mean, there's like nothing really here, but for someone like me, there's everything to do. I'm going to start looking in the bushes and in the rocks and doing stuff like that. So, what would you say to wedding couples that are coming here? I mean, what would you recommend? What would be like the top 3 things that you would think that they would love to see? I mean,
yeah, so each to their own, but there is many things. It's a living island. It's like no other place. Your bungalow backs into the forest. So if you want to sit and watch the birds for a whole day, you will not regret it. But I'm a marine person, so for me, I can go snorkeling 4 times a day and still be amazed with the sharks, with the turtles. At the moment, we've got the whales nearby, and even some of the guests saw whales yesterday. So what would be my top things to do? I would say snorkeling, of course, number 1.
Definitely.
Number 2, I would say the forest walk, seeing the coconut crabs in the lighthouse. I'd put them all together. Because you can do all them in one go. But once you've been on a forest walk or once you've been on a snorkel, once you know how things are, then I would say go by yourself. Go with your partner. You'll realise there's nothing dangerous. There's nothing you can go and... You can't really get lost, but you can still feel like you can get lost. And you can just go and sit on the other side of the island and you don't see another soul. And I think that's a special thing. Sitting on a lighthouse at sunset or sunrise, nothing better. I think I would also recommend the intertidal walk. That's people think that they won't enjoy that, but then when they walk the whole island at low tide, they always come back. I saw this, I saw that, I saw a starfish, I saw 1,000 starfish, I saw an eel on the rocks, I saw a shark, and that's it's really special. And you can also do the same thing at night, where you see much more. Like you see some of the big fish sleeping in the lagoons. You see a lot of the eels more active, the crabs out. So doing an intertidal walk is something I would recommend either in the daytime or night time. I would also recommend, if you have time, to go on one of the galawas where you can go where the staff can take you sailing. I'd also strongly recommend a night snorkel because that is incredible. And we don't get to do that all the time because of the conditions. But when we do that, and you have this moment, you see these big fish just like sleeping in the seagrass, or you see a turtle. Well, it's by dark, it makes everything much more special, much more. You see all these shrimp, and they come to your light, and you've got thousands of fish and things around your torch. But then there's a moment when the rangers say, "Switch your torch off now," and you're like, "No, I can't do it. It's pitch black," and you switch it off, and then you just see bioluminescence in the water. Every time you swim, you see these green lights over your hand, and that is incredible. And it's so special. It's really. You can't put pride.
So, how's it been? We hope you've enjoyed your day here at Chumbe Island, and I hope that it's given you a lot to think about. I hope Ben has given you a lot to think about. Personally, I think it is an absolutely beautiful location for small, intimate weddings of just a couple or up to 18 people. I would absolutely love to do a wedding here. It would be an absolute dream. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you and having questions from you. I'd be happy to hear them, so please give us a call or send us a message or even contact Ben directly at Chumbe Island. It's been a fabulous day. I hope you've enjoyed it. Karibu from Zanzibar and Karibu from Chumbe Island.